Alright, given her appearance in the Duskmorn story, let's talk about Aminatou, the Fate Shifter. Aminatou was part of the cycle of Planeswalker commanders from Commander 2018. Her unique design and power set has made her sort of a cult classic Planeswalker in the eyes of the community. She's got a lot of fans for essentially having not really been a character that actually appeared in the story before. Aminatou is able to see like possible futures and nudge reality towards any given one of them. She does this through her magical moths, where when one of the moths touch someone, it nudges their fate. So, in her original introduction article, she was described as someone who ignited her own spark because she knew it would ignite anyway, and also that her powers have the potential to end existence. Now, because she didn't have any actual story appearances, I think people took her bio a little too far. Like, she personally would not be ending existence. She could nudge fate so that any of these existential threats could potentially be more of an existential threat, like Nicol Bolas in War of the Spark or the Phyrexian invasion. When we first see her in her original card, she's about 8 years old. But if we follow the in-universe timeline, it's been about 4 years, and you can see she looks like she's maybe closer to 10, 11, maybe even 12 years old. That's now in Duskmorn. She also lost her spark during the aftermath of March of the Machines. While she's a minor character in the story, she has a very important role. She just kind of shows up at the Duskborn door one day and gifts these amulets to the team of people who've come together to go and rescue Nashi from inside Duskmorn. Now, these amulets will give people like a sliver of her power, basically. If they make a decision that's going to lead to their deaths, it basically does a final destination. They get a vision of how they're going to horribly die, and they get a chance to fix their mistake. She herself says she can't enter Duskmorn because it's far too dangerous if the house gets a hold of her and her power. Some of the team question her why she didn't do more during the Phyrexian invasion, and she explains that's not really how her powers work, and that even her powers have limits. Which is true. Aminatou is limited to what is possible. She can't make the impossible happen. She can only nudge fate towards different potential realities and uses the butterfly effect to enact what she wants. She did appear in the Boom comics. She's in the final arc of the Boom comics, where she is working against Nicol Bolas's plan at the end of the comic series. Those comics are non-canonical, but it was the only time she appeared in a story before all of this. That said, those stories are really good. You should read them if you haven't. They're a lot of fun. But that's Aminatou in a nutshell. I'm very excited to see her actual commander deck. There are a lot of fair criticisms about the mass desparking of planeswalkers, and I think a lot of people are lamenting that Aminatou has lost her spark, but her appearance in the story is largely because she could just be a legendary creature in the set. I don't know if she has a card in the main set and a commander deck card, but we'll have to see. Anyway, the Duskmorn story is coming out, and it is a lot of fun. Check it out.